Hey guys, sorry for the weird angle in the room. I'm having a little trouble with my iPad, and every time I try to record, apparently there's not enough storage on here. So every time I try to record something, it just disappears into thin air, and I can't even locate it anymore to delete it off the iPad to make more room for a video. So I'm just gonna do it on my iPad. I had a new subscriber who asked a question about how was I dealing with the low buy or the no buy year during this time of panic that everybody's in over this virus. And so, actually, probably around the middle toward the late part of February, my no buy kind of went completely off the rails because, unfortunately, with the media panic, I just had a feeling. I listened to a guy on YouTube who was talking about a lot of quarantines in other countries. As you know, we all know other countries are doing some quarantines. There's some, some very strict things going on in other countries. I'm having a hard time seeing that we would ever do some of those really strict lockdowns here in our country. However, anything is possible. The media has got people so worked up over this. I have felt from the beginning that it was a lot of panic. I'm not going to say over nothing. A virus is always serious. People dying is serious. So it's not that it's a panic over nothing. It's more of a way for the media to get control of people and to make people panic. So I do not believe that there's any reason to panic over a virus. I don't care if it's a novel, quote, a novel virus or any other virus. Honestly, I've been a lot more concerned about the flu virus this year. We've had a very, at least, I don't know how many different strains of flu there are, but this year it seemed like, I live in Tennessee. It seemed like we had two really bad strains of flu. We've had a lot of, hospitals full of people. Hospitals, for the way I understood, turning people away and saying, we're really not going to treat you. You just have a fever. You need to go home. And so there was enough panic created over just a flu virus. And when I say just a flu virus, people die with the flu. So when I'm saying something like that, I don't mean to make it seem like it's not a big deal. People do die of this new virus and they do die of the flu virus. But with me, I've been a little bit more concerned about flu. That's just me. I did a whole video, if you're interested, today on, and my face was a little bit closer to the camera, sorry about that, but I did a whole video today on immunity, how to pump up your immune system. There's so many different ways. I can't even get into them all. These are just, I talked about probably somewhere between 15 and 20 ways, things that Spencer and I do to really help our immune system along. And I do realize I actually left out zinc. That's a new thing that I added this year. Spencer was already on zinc for something that his doctor had mentioned to him. And then I started listening to people and they talked about zinc was helpful. So that was another thing I had left out. But anyway, that's kind of a new thing I'm using is zinc. So Spencer already has some on hand. So I just ordered some more and we got zinc. So yes, I've been ordering more supplements. I actually, so as far as how is it affecting my no-buy, I had to order, honestly, I'm just going to be honest, I ordered about a year's worth of over-the-counter meds that we use. I'm not going to get into specifics, but just several over-the-counter things that we might possibly need in the next 6 to 8 months, just in case, because this thing is really blown up wide. I mean, it's obvious things were bad in China. It's obvious things really blew sky high there. Obviously, their production is down. I honestly have no idea what over-the-counter medications come from there. It was kind of news to me that we get medication from there. I guess that was me being stupid. I didn't know. It's disheartening that we don't make our own medication. I think that's, it's kind of like our own oil. Why do we rely on people for oil? Why are we relying on China for medications? I mean, it's one thing to rely on China for Dollar Tree items, it's whatever, clothing over here or whatever, some Walmart items, but just to rely heavily on China for every single thing in our lives, honestly, I don't know. Is our cat food coming from there? I honestly thought our cat food was made here. I have no idea anymore. I'm just clueless. So we have lots of cats. I've ordered some extra cat food. These are expenses I really wasn't excited about spending money on I don't really want to buy extra cat food. I want to just get the cat food when it's time to get, we always have extra cat food on hand. Anyway, we don't wait till the last minute. But when you start talking about having to buy bags and bags of cat food, this is starting to add up. So I bought lots of regular food for us. I bought the over-the-counter medications. I ended up getting lots of that at Amazon for not expensive. And I did that. I don't know if the prices have raised, but I got a little heads up before people got panicked, and I ordered. When I started hearing some rumblings about how panicked people were going to be and how panicked they were in other countries, I went out and I started shopping. And I ordered some stuff from Amazon, and I ordered, I went to the store, went to the grocery store. I got frozen stuff. I got stuff to freeze. I got meat. I like grass-fed meat, so that's what we're eating. So I stocked up on a lot of that. I know that's, if you know anything about that, it's pricey. I stocked up on lots of grass-fed meats and organic canned foods and organic things that I cook with. So anything I could think of that I cook with or anything. So yeah, my grocery bill. So that's kind of where things went as far as the low buy. If you had been keeping up with my channel, we had trouble. I think it was in December. I kind of tried to start the low buy thing last year. So just toward the end of the year. So in December, I really cut down. And even though it was Christmas time, I was still able to cut down, which was great. I managed to cut like about $1,000 off our credit card bill every month until now. But between having a very high dental bill, which that was planned for, we've known that for a year that was going to happen. So I had a high dental bill. Our dryer messed up, and we decided to replace it instead of fixing it. It looked like it would be just easier to replace. So I think it was maybe December we replaced that. Then our washer went crazy. We bought a new washer. I literally hated it. We took it back, got our money back, and we had spent about $200 trying to fix our washer, decided that was a bad idea, bought the washer and decided that was a worse idea, took the washer back. I hated it. There's new environmental rules I was not aware of. You can't even get the water to fill on top of your clothes anymore. Go figure. You can buy Speed Queen if you're in the market and you need something that will actually fill up. You can buy Speed Queen. Apparently, Speed Queen, somehow you can override, or I don't know. But anyway, the washer I had was a great washer. It was a Whirlpool, and it had levels. It had, like, in the old days, low, medium, high. So what we ended up doing is Spencer had bought a new motor for it. Obviously, those are pricey. It was $177. We decided to try that. There was still a problem, so we decided to skip that and get a new one. In the meantime, thank the Lord he had kept the old one, because I hated the new one. I literally hated it. It was not cleaning well. It was not doing anything that I really thought it should be doing. And so it went back, and the old one he fixed. Something had actually fallen off of it. So when he took it to his shop, he figured out something had fallen apart. So he fixed that. He bought more parts. He thinks now it needs I think it's a transmission, or it would be comparable to a transmission. He bought that. So we've spent, I think, at least $400 fixing the stupid thing. The new one that we bought was less than $500. It happened to be on a sale. They were having a great sale, so we thought we were, really doing well. Well, we ended up spending almost that much to fix the old one. So, yeah, my no buy, low buy thing has kind of gone out the window. Now, I'm still not buying clothing. I haven't bought any clothes at all. I thought I bought one dress, but it was in January. I haven't bought anything since. So, February and so far in March, I haven't bought anything as far as clothing. Let's see. I haven't been buying makeup. I did, because of all this panic again. I didn't know what was going to go off the shelves and what wasn't. It's kind of hard to say at the beginning of the panic. Now we can see what went off the shelves, but at the beginning, you didn't really know what was going to go, what wasn't. I did actually buy one health and beauty thing, and because I noticed that I use bar soap usually, and I do have some. I have plenty of body wash. It takes me a long time to use body wash, so I've got plenty of that. But the bar soap was running out continuously. I found a bottle. I meant to bring it in here, but it's a 32-ounce bottle. I got it for about $8. It's more of a natural product. It's Kirk's, I think. It's Kirk's. I was using Kirk's bar soap, and I decided to get this. This is, I think, a new product, and so all rolled into one. It's like head to toe. It's shower gel, shampoo, which my hair looks pretty good. I washed it with that. It looks fine. I haven't had any problems with it. I use a different conditioner. So yeah, I still have plenty of conditioner left over. And yeah, so I bought that. It was 32 ounces. And I thought if there's a problem with soap, I don't know, might be a soap problem. Sure enough, people are having trouble finding soap. I don't think that's in every single store, but some stores, apparently, people are wiping soap out. So I have this nice big thing of soap, 32 ounces. It's like a liquid soap, and so I could use it for anything really I need to. Shampoo or body wash or hand soap if I needed to. So we got plenty of soap on hand. I did buy some dishwashing liquid because I felt like people had gone nuts, and I just thought, what's next? Dishwashing liquid. And I use a ton of dishwashing liquid. I wash by hand a lot, even though I've got a dishwasher. So I bought 2 big bottles of that. So just extraneous stuff I've had to buy. I had to buy some pet stuff. I was worried about pet food going off, something happening. In fact, I think I may buy one more thing of pet food, and it's not cheap. I mean, it's like $25 a bag. What do you do? So yeah, that's kind of my update as far as my quote, no buy, low buy. It's gone way off the rails. Now, the good news is we're out of debt. We do not owe anybody anything. I do owe the dentist right now, but I'm going to pay him soon. That's not, I'm just waiting. I mean, I just got the bill yesterday. But yeah, I'm going to be paying him in the next couple of weeks. And so there's another dentist I got to send that bill off. So yeah, I've got the dental bills I got to get paid off. And then, just pay the credit card when it comes. But other than that, everything's going great with the no buy, low buy here. And, I think as long as we're not quarantined, everything's going to be fine. I really, really don't expect Tennessee to be quarantined. I could be totally off my rocker. It could get horrible here and they could shut the whole state down. But I don't see how that's going to be something we can really do in America. But we'll see. I know parts of Washington State are shut down. I think it's a self-quarantine. I don't think they're forcing anybody to stay in their homes or anything like that. So it's not a China situation. But for right now, I think I'm hopeful it's going to die out and it's going to move on and we're all going to go back to normal and people are going to quit fighting over toilet paper of all things. Look, if you're going to fight over something, fight over some food, for crying out loud. Fight over food. Why would you fight over toilet paper? It doesn't make sense to me. But, I had plenty of toilet paper and paper towels on hand. I wasn't worried about that. But anyway, yeah, I have definitely spent quite a bit of money. I probably spent $300 something on food just since right before all the panic started because I had a little bit of a heads up thanks to this YouTube guy. So yeah, that's kind of my update for right now. So for the end of February, I would say things didn't just go great, unfortunately, but we have savings. We've done the Dave Ramsey plan, back in the past. We got out of debt and all that. And the person who asked me this question had mentioned Dave Ramsey. So yeah, we did the Dave Ramsey thing. We got out of debt. We have money in savings. Not worried about it. If Spencer has to take time off work, we're good. I'm barely working anyway. That's the reason we did the low buy, no buy. So it's all good. If we have to stay home for 2 weeks, we'll stay home for 2 weeks. But I'm having a hard time seeing it here in America. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I could be totally wrong about the whole thing. But I feel like it's going to die out, move on. And within a couple months, we're going to be saying what virus. And people are going to be wondering why they've got 4,000 rolls of toilet paper in their house. And it's going to, they may never have to buy toilet paper again. Some of these people bought so much, I don't understand. Why would you need more than, one big pack? I don't know. It's bizarre to me, but to me, get some canned food and make sure you've got water. I've done this video so many times that I show this. I don't do bottled water. I have these are old that I've just had, and then every few years I just transfer the water out. These are just for emergencies. I don't drink bottled water. We have a filter on our refrigerator that's behind me, and I drink out of the refrigerator. I don't drink bottled water. So we used to have a filter on the sink, and we just got rid of it and used that filter. The filter's pretty good. So the water tastes fine. I'm good with it. I know some people live in horrible places, in America where the water tastes terrible. I get it if you need bottled water, but unfortunately it's flying off the shelves. So at this point, you got to do whatever you got to do. And if you've got a pitcher you can fill up, maybe 3 or 4 plastic pitchers or whatever you can do to fill up with water, I would say that would be a great idea. All right, I hope that's answered the question and also kind of updated you on my quote, low buy, no buy year, which is right now going down the drain, not going well, but we'll get back on track. All this stuff's going to go away. It's all going to be fine. We're going to get back on track, and then I'll update you with a real no buy, low buy update. And by that point, I will have bought so much stuff, I shouldn't have to buy anything else, right? I should be good. Shouldn't have to buy anything. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Love all of you. Bye.